16, uh, finally in the glorious flesh, as you can see. It's very lovely. I'm looking at my own face. It's pretty great. But from there, let us get started, shall we? Uh, to get started, let me adjust my microphone. Last time on Demonfall, the party had a harrowing experience in Periwinkle Manor, where they had confronted Periwinkle Blossom Petal, the lord of the manor and a high-level member of the Cult of Debauchery. Uh, from there, a vicious fight ensued where multiple party members were struck down and brought back up. But before the end of the fight, Third Child was thrown into a portal that led into the abyss, after which she had come out. After being healed, she has remained unconscious and will continue from there. So yeah, Third Child is on the ground. So then you poured the potion down her throat. You guys all saw any physical wounds she had close up, but she's still passed out.
Wasn't Revian like cradling her as that was happening, or
That is true.
Yeah, I
Correct.
thought he was.
okay?
She is cradled in the arms of her lover, the Vulpine Rogue Revion.
Zartha, is there anything you can do?
Please.
I mean, okay. Yeah, well, I have most of my spells, so, let's see. Let me look at my spell list. I might have... We're still level 5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're almost level 6. Not quite.
And this is on Third Child?
Mm-hmm.
I might be able...
The spell you have right now.
Yeah, I don't
switch
have
it out
prep.
during a long rest.
Yeah, I said if we take a long rest, I can potentially do something. But not right now. Well, actually... Do I have protection from evil? Does protection from evil help in this situation?
Probably.
Disadvantage. Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed if the target is already charmed. The target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
I also have calm emotions. That might help for, mental damage.
Yeah, for sure. Try calm emotions, and I will try protection from evil really quick to see if it can give her a new save against the mental effects. And then when we have and also cast guidance to help her with that save in case she gets a new one.
The only problem with calm emotions is it's temporary, so you're gonna have to be ready to pick up when this wears out.
Well, okay. So go ahead and cast calm emotions, then I will cast guidance afterwards and protection from good and evil, and see if that helps at all. And then if it doesn't hold together, then I can try after a long rest some heavier duty spells if she's not already recovering at that point.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, I'll do my best to take care of her and make sure she eats and drinks in the meantime.
Yep.
I'll help you.
So, Cricket, you go over to her, place your hand on her forehead, and what does this spell look like when you cast it?
It's a song. It's a really old song that my family used to pass down. It was something that they would use to soothe nightmares. And, when I was little, I used to think that it was nothing but a lullaby. But I found out when I got older, it was quite literally a charm.
Sounds good. So you sing this soft song very softly, almost somberly, as you're not sure if this is going to work. And you'll all see her eyes, clench for a moment and then flutter open.
Your child.
Thank God it worked.
Hi. What's going on?
Are you okay?
I mean, yeah, I feel a little weird. I don't know. I kind of feel
He'll help her up if she needs it.
Because of me.
Oh,
I was worried about you, so just try not to think about it too much right now. Just take a couple deep breaths.
and she'll do as instructed and just. All right. Well, I mean, well, thank you. Um, I guess we need to get out of here, don't we?
Yep, we should go find somewhere to sleep and
How long
recuperate.
does your spell last,
Hold
by the
on.
way?
Yeah.
It's concentration, up to a minute.
Okay, so I'll be prepping like before her spell goes off. I'm gonna cast guidance, and then as it goes off, I'm gonna cast protection against evil to see if she get so when she casts that, when she might get a new save. Hopefully, she'll have the D4 to add to it, and hopefully,
Yeah.
the
So,
protection will help.
now after she stands up in this brief conversation, it's already been a minute, and you'll see her like hold her head for a second, and like start to like have a panic attack. Her breathing starts to get really sharp, and then Zartha, you cast the spell.
Yeah. So
High or low?
we will do high. Damn.
That's
So-
not high.
You see the spell go off, and it coats her in this energy, and she's still kind of like holding her head, and she just says, "Remember your promises. It'll be okay. Be okay." And then just
Revian,
kind of.
Revian immediately embraces her to try and help.
Yeah, and that does help. She'll hug you very tightly.
It's okay.
And you'll actually hear her start to sob.
Yeah.
He'll brush her hair with a paw hand. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
After like about 5 minutes, she'll kind of regain her composure, let go of you, Revion, and kind of straighten herself back up. Well, so I know where that portal led.
We had some educated guesses.
The abyss, and it was very bad.
I'm sorry
I
you had to
believe
go
you.
through that.
Yeah, I'm sure. And she'll hold her head again. I'm sure it'll be fine in time, but let's just get the hell out of here.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Before we do,
Before
we have stuff
we
to
do
find.
have to get the item that my master requested us retrieving from.
Yeah, we've
Earlier.
got to find that disco orb.
Yeah,
Well,
that sounds like a good idea.
Well, we already kind of defeated the owner of this mansion, so if you guys want to, we can split the party. Some of you take third child somewhere safe, and I'll stay with whoever stays here to look for the disco orb of funk.
Who has the bag?
I just have
So wrong to say that.
I think
Yeah,
Sam
not
does.
not to be a sourpuss, but how good if the people who stay behind should probably be really good at evading the cops.
No, what I don't like this idea. A third
Yeah,
time.
I don't think we should split up. That seems like a bad idea. What if there are more guards around the manor?
Fair enough.
I think we should just get the orb and get out of here. Has the rest of this basement been checked out?
Not
I
really,
don't
no.
think so. We were in a big fight, and we haven't gotten the chance to search anything just yet.
So she'll begin to move down this way then.
Okay. Well,
We'll follow along.
yeah, I'll follow. I'll say once you guys find something, and you guys are all gonna stay in one spot for about 10 minutes, let me know.
Yeah. So everyone's gonna search the room presumably.
Yep.
Nalea is drawn towards here. Third child will kind of just meander around this area, look in, see the fucking thing, and be like, nope. What's everyone else doing?
Cricket's probably gonna dig around in this room full of gold.
Yeah, same.
So actually, you don't know there's a room full of gold. So you see a door here with a literal, like a vault on it, like quite a literal, like a vault door, like like a big, like almost like a bank in like a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cat. Don't mess with those wires. I swear to God. Come here. Come here.
Show me the kitty.
Hey, Azzy.
Show
Stop
us
it.
the kid.
Azzy, come here. Come here. No, he's taking a defensive position. He's not letting me pick him up. Okay. Well, if you feel like it, come here. Anyhow, pardon me for getting distracted. There is a vault door that is like obviously locked. Do you see the cat? No. Hold on. Okay, now that you come to me, I will move. This is Aslan.
Aslan.
Oh my gosh, you're beautiful. Such a pretty boy.
Yes.
Anyhow, Azzy, go play somewhere else, please. All right. Anyhow, big vault, obviously locked, and then in this other room, Nalea will say, "Oh, I think I found something." And Cyrus, you gonna be going anywhere in particular?
I'll stand watch.
Okay, so you're just gonna watch this hallway.
I guess I'll head over to Nalea.
So in this area, you see this room turns, and it basically enters into a throne room, where in the middle is an incomplete magic circle. It's obviously missing some key components to make it work, but there are there are red runes inscribed in a dry, like almost brownish red substance. And it looks like it was formerly a liquid that was then dried like a paint almost.
I wonder what that liquid was. Would a religion check help, or?
Yeah.
I'd also like to make a check to inspect the vault door.
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Investigation to look for traps, and sleight of hand.
One moment before you do that. Call me over real quick.
Hey, Zartha. I'm gonna try and see if I can get any traps undone here. I might need your support.
Okay.
You don't find any traps.
Guidance, though.
Yeah, and then sleight of hand with the D4.
Well, just all right. So that's 21 total.
21.
Perfect. 21 is an excellent number because you put your ear to it and you're like spinning the handle. And you hear click, 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 spin, 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 click, click, click. Okay, spin, 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 click, click, and then all of you hear a loud as the vault door slides open. There is a fuck ton of gold in here.
Still got it.
Yep. And in the back, there is a plinth with a smoky black orb. It is literally like a black crystal, and you see what looks like gray smoke clouds swirling in it.
Well,
I
would still
would
check
like
for
to check the room for
traps.
traps.
Yeah,
Yes.
guidance.
Please do.
Stories I heard from my great-great-granduncle on my father's side or anything, don't look into that. Especially when a big guy tells you not to.
So investigation is 19 on the dot.
No traps.
Plus a D4, and then guidance again.
For sleight of hand.
I mean, if you need it.
There were not any traps. You're good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see any traps here.
I still cast
Okay.
guidance just in case, though, because if you
Yeah,
if it triggers them, it'll still help with the save.
Yeah, so you guys in this room find one smoky black orb. Let's see, 308. So
I'll be right
it's
back.
that much. You guys find 322 gold pieces.
Adding them to the inventory.
You find nine gems worth 100 gold apiece.
Sweet.
That's pretty good.
Any diamonds?
That's really good. Wow.
Yeah, any diamonds?
Sweet.
Yes, there is a
Nice.
single diamond valued at 300 gold pieces.
Oh, that's
Damn.
almost enough.
A single. It is enough.
Oh, it is? I thought it was 500.
Yeah. No, it's the diamond that you guys bought was worth 500. But it's
Oh,
a
okay.
single diamond. Zartha needs a 300 gold piece diamond.
Oh, cool.
From there.
Did I put the gems in as just platinum, or have a note on my sheet that we just have 900 gold worth of gems?
You put it in your notes.
Okay.
And they're like, sapphires, rubies, emeralds, stuff like that.
Cool.
There is also an immaculate gold painting of a beautiful landscape. The frame is gilded with gold. This portrait in and of itself is worth 102 or 105 platinum.
Damn. All right.
Yep. Okay, now I already know what one of these items it's going to be, but let me roll some things real quick. I'm going to make these rolls secret rolls so no one sees my dastardly plans.
Snicky.
Magic item list. Pop it open. Okay, the first item. I'm going to vamp while I do this. The first item is a hammer. Looks like a hammer from a forge, like a blacksmith's hammer. But it is the hammer head is open with a mouth of a dwarf, and it looks like there's a red, like glowing light on the inside. It is made with mithril and silver inlay.
Zartha, it's calling your name.
Yes. Can't you see the?
I don't know. Maybe we should give it to Revion.
I swear to God.
That's going in quotes.
So I don't want to be that guy, but
Going in
I
quotes.
think I can actually use this hammer, guys.
Let's give it to Revian. That's the
No.
quote.
No.
No, that's the
I
quote.
want to at least identify it first before I make that kind of call.
Yeah.
But let's get everything in a pile first that you want me to identify first.
So there's that. Then there is a ring. This ring is a gold ring with on the band there are 3 emeralds, and at the top where there would be like some type of stone, it is a hummingbird made out of gemstones in gold. It is very, very, very beautiful. So let me find what the third item is. Let's see. Let me go back to that one. Yep. Okay. So the next one is a dark, dark black leather set of armor. But as you as the light kind of glints on it from torches and the light in the room, you do see it kind of like shifts and changes color.
That's pretty sick.
Yep. So besides all the gold and all the things that are worked with gold.
How many minutes did it take everybody to find this stuff in the room?
Yeah, like 5.
I'm gonna ask everybody to stay in the room for 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Assuming everybody is in the room.
Yeah.
Nalea is inspecting a weird-looking thing over here.
Okay, well, if everybody else is in the room, I'll still cast it then. Is this a ritual spell? One moment.
And third child is actually kind of sitting and leaning against the wall, kind of being by herself for a moment, drinking from a water skin.
After seeing the treasure and everything, I think since he doesn't see third child come up, he's gonna go check on her. So I'll leave the treasure to you guys, and then he'll walk out of the room.
Okay,
and see.
well, everybody who stays in the room will get 14 hit points.
Well,
Yay!
Let me go ahead and add
everybody
that to my
within
sheet.
30 feet of me.
14 hit
I'm
points.
Like here, so like,
30.
so, let's see. Okay, they'll get healed as well then for 14 points. Nalea
Yeah.
won't, but everybody
Yeah.
else.
Everyone.
I'm
Nalea
moving-
and Cyrus.
Yeah, assuming Cyrus stayed there and didn't come and check out the treasure too.
Yeah, he said he was going to keep watch. 14 hit points.
Okay.
Not bad.
I I rolled
really
like
wish-
shit, but yeah, not terrible.
I really wish the HP would fix itself once I make adjustments over in D&D Beyond. But oh well, I'll live with it.
28.
It'll be
Yeah,
right back,
so-
everybody.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so you see third child sitting there, and she kind of just looks at her. Let me act. She just kind of has her head in her hand, but she's taking a very defensive position. Like you see, part of her arm is crossed over herself. Her weapon is like lying on the floor next to her and not sheathed. And when you come up, you see her hand like shoot towards her weapon, and she doesn't look up. And then when she looks up and notices it's you, she'll like slowly move her hand away.
He'll put a hand on one of her shoulders and just look at her worriedly. Are you sure you're okay?
I think so. I don't know.
No.
Revion, what I saw some awful things in there. Not just things that were real, but things that can be, things that might be. I saw all of you die. I saw my forest burnt to the ground. It was awful.
None of it will happen. I'm not leaving you. It won't happen.
So smile. I
Can't believe
certainly
Cricket's
hope
missing
not,
this.
but- Right?
She is. That sucks. She would love this.
I certainly hope not, but I'm still scared.
If I could take it away, I would. But I don't.
Stay,
I like that
stay
thought.
here with me.
And he will.
Yep. And she kind of like motions next to her. I assume you sit down next to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she'll just lay her head on your shoulder, and within like a few minutes, she's asleep again.
He'll reciprocate then. Just
Yeah.
keep her comfortable. Yeah.
All right, cool. Zartha, it's been 10 minutes. Oh wait, yeah, prayer healing, right?
Yeah, everybody
Um,
gets that, and then later I'll go up to Cyrus and give him those 9.
Thank you.
Yeah. What about identifying those magic items?
I'll take how many minutes is it to make it ritual
10 each.
for each item?
Yep.
Okay.
If not, I mean, you guys can use that to take a short rest, but Zartha, because I mean, the total time you guys have
Yeah,
spent.
it'll take 33 minutes. For
Yeah,
me to
33
finish it.
minutes, and then also, exploring the room to start unlocking the door, studying the rooms, things like that. It's been almost an hour, and I'll give you guys the short rest. So, third child will definitely spend some hit dice. She is still kind of hurt. There we go. Yeah, and that will be enough almost. Let me see her con. So, plus 8 more. Almost enough to bring her to full. No, it is enough to bring her to full. Perfect. Yeah, so. Yeah, she'll take a nap. And then Nalea will also very much like to use some hit dice. And that is also enough to bring her to full, but she spent all of her hit dice. Alright. So, from there, after the 30 minutes, the first item, what's going to be the first item?
I'm pretty hype about that hammer, to be completely honest.
Yeah, so it is a one-handed hammer.
Mm-hmm.
It is called the Hammer of the Eternal Forge.
Oh.
It is a +1 item, and once per day, you can cast Heat Metal, and it gives you the Firebolt cantrip.
Oh, hell yeah.
So +1 to attack and damage rolls, and then 1 a day Heat Metal, and then at will Firebolt. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
So put that into your notes because that's a custom magic item, and it does require attunement.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna into it.
Yeah,
Not right
perfect.
now, but yeah.
Yeah. The second item is a Ring of Evasion. This ring has 3 charges and regains 1d3 charges expended daily at dawn. When you fail a dexterity saving throw while wearing it, you can use your reaction to expend one of its charges to succeed on that saving throw instead.
Huh.
And then the other magic item is a glamored studded leather armor. So it's studded leather with a +1 to AC, and you can also use use a bonus action to speak the armor's command word, which causes the armor to assume an appearance of a normal set of clothing or some other kind of armor. You decide what it looks like, color, style, clothing, accessories, but it retains its bulk and weight. And the illusion lasts until you use this property again or remove the armor. You guys heard that?
Yeah.
Yep.
The Ring of Evasion. I hope it would be something up my alley.
Yeah. So out of everyone here, everyone's received magic items now, with the exception of the NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
And Steven's had 2, because you guys are dumb.
I had no part of that. You know that.
I know.
It's
Give
okay.
Feezy all the magic items.
To be
It's magic item.
well, to be honest, the leather armor, I think any of us could have use for it, but the 2 that seem to have the most use for it to me would be Feezy or Cricket.
Mm-hmm.
Because Cricket's a bard, and being able to wear armor and have it look like anything would be pretty sick.
Indeed.
I don't want it.
The Ring of Evasion can literally go to anybody, just not me, because it'll be wasted.
Could also be mine.
It really could.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah. By the way, do you try to identify that black spooky orb?
Whew. Sure.
Cool. So another 10 minutes go by.
11. But yeah.
11, yes. Zartha, I know you're a pretty calm lady, but when you realize what this is, you gasp.
Oh.
It is a orb of dragon kind. For not just regular dragons, shadow dragon. So,
Ooh. I don't know if I want to give this to your boss.
Is this our funky disco orb?
It used to be his, so unfortunately, gonna have to, or else he'll probably kill you for not wanting to give it to him.
Is that a promise?
Zartha!
Not for me, but
We need you, Zartha.
Please!
I know.
sorry, Master Ainu is a unique man. He gets what he wants, or otherwise people die.
Yep.
Okay, well, let me tell you why this is a bad idea for people of ambiguous morality to have. And I'll detail what it does.
Yeah. So, this orb can summon dragons to it, and the wielder of the orb can mentally dominate those dragons. Although, people who tend to wield these orbs go crazy over time.
But Ainu's
The
already
type of
crazy.
Dragon. That's true. The type of orb that this one is for a particularly dangerous type of dragon. They're called shadow dragons, and they're basically a normal dragon that's been steeped in necrotic energy and has become a shadow. Quite weird.
And shadows are pretty powerful undead as it is. So
Well,
dragon.
not anymore, actually. Shadows are. I mean, they suck to fight, but they are low CR. It's like Bodax.
I
Bodax
remember
are
in
not
my
as
game when they
powerful.
used to be a 12 to 16 hit die monster.
I think they're now like a CR 1/4. But their whole thing is they're really good in numbers now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like that's the whole thing is they swarm now. But anyhow, yeah, shadow dragons.
Well, I mean, I don't think we really have much choice.
Unfortunately, not.
At this point, Nalea will walk over, and she'll say, "I've determined what the magic circle in the other room is for.
Oh, and what is it?
Oh, do tell.
It's supposed to open a portal to the abyss. So good thing we took care of this guy now, right?"
I mean, I would think so.
Yeah.
Are there any important material components?
No, it was just the blood work that needed to be done. He was missing bloodstone specifically and fire elemental essence.
Ah, well, that's what he wanted me to acquire anyway. So.
Yep.
Speaking of which, if you've apparently you can create quite a monopoly if we go to the wastes and with people that we would kill there. We can make bloodstone that way. A veritable factory if you want to become a murder house. But
You know who would love that idea, Rhiannon?
I knew.
Yeah. Yes, they're very rare materials, and bloodstone specifically is made when someone is murdered on tainted soil. It has to be an act of murder.
Yes. Dude, my birthstone is lit.
In this setting, yes. But yes. However, getting to the tainted soil can be relatively tough. And of course, hopefully you'd find bloodstone somebody decided to leave behind rather than sourcing your own, but it's quite possible. If I wasn't such a good person, there's a lot of money to be made there if you're willing to sell to unsavory sorts.
Indeed.
Thank the gallows god that you're a good person, Zartha.
Agreed.
So, you guys decide how you're going to divvy up those magic items?
Not to be a selfish old biddy, but I'm taking the hammer.
All yours.
It looks like it matches you, Nalea will say.
Indeed,
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking Feezy should get the ring and Cricket the armor.
And the armor?
No, Cricket gets the armor.
Okay, I was about to say, like, whoa, what?
We're just putting all our
Can't
eggs
you only
in
have
one
3?
basket.
Well, you can only have 3 that you're attuned to.
Okay.
Yeah, the glamour armor does not require attunement. The orb does. The the hammer does, and then also the evasion ring does require attunement.
I have a question. Do you think we could kill Ainu if we summoned the dragons here?
Why would you want to? I mean, he's crazy, but he's also Rivion's friend.
I'm not saying
master,
we
yes.
should. I'm just asking. Do you think we could? Just old biddy musings.
Your old biddy musings are quite worse with the way you phrase their questions.
Revion, the whole time you've ever known Ainu, you've never seen him ever get hurt. You've also when he's been actually trying, you've never been able to find him when he's been hiding. And also, every time he's ever practice fought with you, you could tell, 1, he was not trying at all, and 2, he was mocking you while he did it.
So he's pretty tough.
Yeah. So, my training with my master has taught me multiple things, and the main one is that he is not to be trifled with. If he puts his mind to it, he'll take you out before you can even see him.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I would not recommend doing anything with that or entertaining the thought of trying to use that orb against him.
Well, this is the safest place to do so. He can't get in the mansion.
Right. Doesn't
But
mean
yes.
Hey,
what we'll
Zartha,
be saying.
maybe an intelligence check, Zartha.
Aye. Oh, one more.
Straight
I have a
intelligence.
straight intelligence. I get?
2.
2. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, so you're like, yeah, that would totally work. You have to attune to the orb, though.
Oh, I'm not interested in attuning to the orb. As I said, it was literally just amusing. Because right now he's the grandpa to the group, to my grandma.
Yeah, sure.
He's just a crazy old grandpa.
Papa, I knew.
I'm used to dealing with crazy old men. Yeah, he's Papa I knew. I out of everybody in the group except for Revion, I probably have the healthiest relationship with him.
True. Eris keeps trying to piss him off.
Well, also,
unintentionally.
what he has to threaten us with is death, and you don't threaten Grandma with a good time.
He finds it oddly attractive. It's like she's not afraid of me. What the fuck? I guess that's hot.
Return of the Wise Runner.
And technically, out of the two of us, he's the senior. I just look it.
Yep. That's them good elf genes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, what do you guys do now?
We should get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Agreed.
Officially, Revion is going to get the Ring of Evasion. Correct?
Uh-huh.
From what the group tells me, yeah.
It is now on your sheet. You can equip it, but you cannot attune to it just yet.
Got it.
And then Cricket was getting the glamour armor.
Yep, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. You can change into that armor whenever you feel like. Granted, I assume you don't want to do it in front of everyone.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Anyhow, that's actually going to raise your AC by quite a bit.
I'm gonna be a
Thanks.
tougher marshmallow.
Yeah. Anyhow, what do you guys do now?
Well, we'll definitely
Find
want
a
to
way
get out
out.
of the mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Leave.
guys walk out the front door. You don't see any servants. You don't see any weird demons. You don't see anything.
I guess head back to Ainu's.
So when you guys walk out the front door, you see the skin shifter nod at all of you. How was your appointment?
I was unable to come to an accord with him, but pretty good. Still have contacts.
Ah.
I have a feeling he'll be searching me out soon.
Oh, good. And then from behind you, once the last person leaves the magical door, cue Larry doing that pop noise with his lip. Yep, and the door's gone behind you guys.
Nice.
And
Oh.
the skin shifter will look over. Is he dead?
You might want to find new employment.
No, he's
Sweet.
not dead. But yes, find new employment.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet he's.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's him walking
Good
down the
for
street.
him.
yeah.
Yeah. He knew his boss was an asshole, but couldn't do anything about it. Fucking
And
mood.
then, and then,
And then.
give me a sec. And then, I gotta load something. Then,
Ah.
yeah. So, behind you guys, you just hear, hey!
Yeah.
There you are.
So,
Hey.
You want it
You
here?
got the thing.
gimme.
You want it? You don't want to get to the hideout first, Master?
No, gimme now.
All right. Who has the orb?
Pretty sure Cricket does.
Yeah, here. She takes it out of her bag and hands it over.
And he'll hold it. Oh, by the way, the wolf is with him. And the wolf will, youngest will trot over to you guys. And he'll, when you put it in his hand, you see this look of like ecstasy like across his face. He's just like, ah, and then kind of just like go back to normal.
So,
And yeah,
did you get my note?
yes.
Good. Good.
Next time, just say so.
Uh, so I assume mission accomplished, Master?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So all those guys are dead that you needed dead. Although the head, I forget her name, but she's held up in their main headquarters, and a few of them made it inside, and yeah, apparently it's warded against drow or I don't know whatever I am these days.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't cross that threshold. It's weird.
Well,
I suppose our mission is not yet done. Not on that end, at least.
Mm-hmm.
would it be
but-
safe to go back and rest for a little bit at the hideout? Because that was a pretty intense heist.
Yeah. Oh, also here's your gold, and he'll throw like a sack to Cricket.
It's like a stack of
How
potatoes.
much?
So I know that in game we talked about him taking down some of the payment because he was killing a bunch of people for you guys. Does anyone recall what the final number was? Because it was supposed to be
1,000, I think he said, was,
yeah, okay. 1,000 platinum. There you go. Yeah, so you guys are rich.
We're fucking loaded.
Yeah, we are.
He'll just start walking down the street, and he's just like holding the orb and caressing it a little bit. Yeah.
Well,
He really wanted that orb.
Got that orb, yeah.
yeah, he's rather giddy, much more so than I've seen him in a few years, actually.
Yeah.
He deserves to be happy.
And then, after like 30-ish minutes, you guys make it to the base. And you'll see, he'll open the door. Once again, like tiptoe against across the threshold.
Do I need to check for traps again?
He'll look at you, and then go back down to looking at the orb.
Revan will check for traps again.
With advantage.
That's investigation 1 and investigation 2. 25 for that. Sleight of hand 1. Oof. Sleight of hand 2. Oof.
Yeah. So all these traps are actually above dog height on the floor. Like they're. He obviously made it so youngest could roam around the apartment freely while you guys were gone. But yeah, you can disarm them all. No biggie.
All right. Okay, we should be good to go now.
Yay.
Okay.
Rest up, everyone. I fear we may need to come up with a strategy on what we plan to do next.
Yep.
Well,
Their child will lay down on the floor, probably in like a corner, and go to sleep.
Revan will go over to her and try to like have it to where she's, how she was resting back at the mansion on his shoulder. He won't mind that.
And
and everybody's clothes.
Selene and Alea will find a place and will also go to sleep.
Yep.
Everybody leave your torn up clothes and the like here. Went through a lot of traps today.
Yep. Third child, if you said that before she laid down, she'll just like take off all her clothes and give it to you.
Fantastic. Thank you.
And
I'll hand her one of my
look at you, Revion, and say, "Well, she's not shy, is she?"
Not at all, Master.
Hey, good for you.
Speaking of, you mind if I ask you something while just private conversation really quick?
Yeah. Let's go to the bathtub. And you'll see the bath is like full of water, and there's like a rubber ducky, and he'll just like strip down and get in it. Little bubbles.
Yeah. So you've I know you've been around for way longer than I have, and I just wanted to see if you knew if there was a way to cure someone who may have been temporarily sent to the abyss of
Oh,
the
you know
wooded
that's how
forest.
I am the way I am now.
No, you never mentioned it.
Yeah, I went through the nine hells, but similar, just different flavor of evil. Like one's like, "Ugh, I'm so evil, I'm going to destroy the world," and the other one's like, "Ugh, I'm going to dominate and trigger you." Blah, blah, blah.
So you have some experience with it then? How did you cope?
I didn't.
Right. Do you suggest anything for someone who wants to help a person like that?
You know, the standard love and affection, all that boring stuff. Um, hmm. I know spellcasters can do a thing where they can like remove curses, and another thing is like restoration or something. But touch me with that magic bullshit, and you'll get your hand chopped off.
Right. Uh, I was thinking it'd be more with for a third child.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can tell
Um,
that she's a little traumatized.
yeah. Uh,
You notice that even when she took off her clothes, she held on to the rapier.
yeah. She was a bit, well, quite a bit fidgety. Back at the mansion after we were done killing Periwinkle. He was the one who sent her to the abyss with
Mm-hmm.
some strange ability I've never seen before.
Yeah, really powerful people who have magic, demon and or devil daddies can do that.
Well,
Speaking of the leader of the cult, the mistress, yeah, her, she can do that.
that'll be worrying.
Mhm.
Because it seemed like Third Child wasn't able to defend against that at all. He just
Yeah, that's
touched
the
her shoulder
problem.
and she went right to it.
Yeah, so that's the problem. Is basically you go through no matter what, but then you get like it just depends on how you deal with it.
Do you know of any method to fight against such an ability?
It's
Or do you
technically
know?
not a spell, so counter spells and dispelling it would not work. But I mean, if you can just kill the guy before they touch you, those types tend to be really squishy. So what I would do is I would sneak up behind him and stab him and right in the kidney.
Well, you are much more masterful with stealth than I am. But so I don't think I'd be able to sneak up on such a person,
Are you flirting with me?
Master.
I know. I just like making you upset.
Look,
Well,
we're in a rather messy situation as long as that mistress is still around.
well,
I
you
prefer to
see.
keep my eyes on the task at hand.
Of course, of course. Well, she's stuck. She's all holed up in her little stronghold, so I think you guys will have to deal with her. But remember how you guys made friends with those little paladin ladies? They'll love to help you with that. That, and now that I have this, and help pull the orb out of the water. Now that I have this, I can do a really good distraction.
Right. Zartha mentioned the capabilities of the orb there. Are
Yeah.
I'll be upfront because it seemed like some of the party were a bit wary of giving such a powerful item to you. Are you planning on doing anything untoward against the world with the orb?
I mean, well, my initial plan was to burn this place to the ground because how they treated you before, and then perhaps set up a little like dragon lair in the mountains, and then like have adventurers come up and challenge me and murder them in horrible glory. But that's really it.
Right. That sounds a lot like something you would do. So I don't doubt it.
Yeah. Well, maybe every now and then break into a bank for shits and giggles. Because at this point, I got this. I don't need money.
Well, just for at least as a favor to me, just try not to get too crazy with it. I just don't want like this group I've got with me. They they're decent folk,
And
and
he'll
people.
smile at you, and you actually kind of see like the craziness go away for a little bit, and then he kind of just laughs. I knew you were gonna say that, and boop you on the nose.
You know I hate it when you do that, right?
I knew you were gonna say that too.
Good old I knew.
And you know I hate it when you make your and you know I hate it when you make your name pun.
I knew.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, you killed Cricket.
I suppose that's it from here. I'll leave you to your bath and whatever it is you plan to do with the orb there. I think yeah.
Give Mr. Duck a kiss, and he'll pull out the duck of the water.
Do I have to, Master?
You had a hard day, so no. But next time, yes. Squeak, squeak.
After that, Reverend will just nod and walk out the bathroom, making sure to close the door behind him because, well, he knows that Ainu can get a bit weird when he's alone and in a giddy emotion.
Now you just, throughout the night, you occasionally hear cackling from the bathroom.
Yeah.
Absolutely fair.
He's actually good at those. I'm surprised. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So next morning.
I was hoping you'd rolled a 20, but you only got a 19.
Only a 19.
Yeah, only a 19.
Yeah. Next morning. Actually, no. One more thing. Revion. I assume you stay up late, kind of like watching over Third Child for a while.
Probably. Yeah.
So the elves have slept and woken up at this point, but it's pretty late. We'll say it's maybe like 1 a.m. Cricket, Cyrus, and Sarthar are sleeping. You have heard giggling from the bathroom in perhaps maybe 2-3 hours.
Yeah, Revan, like every so often, he'll just like try to rub the tiredness out of his eyes, and so he can keep on his watch to see if anything goes wrong with Third Child, if she has a freak out or anything.
So, in a moment, you see her eyes like flash open, and she looks at you with no recognition, and she like lets out a fierce like growl, pushes you, pulls out a dagger, and like puts it to your throat. And she's just like hard teeth, very like angry, upset face.
Revan's resisting as much as he can.
Yeah, and she'll just be, "Who are you? What are you doing in my forest?"
You know me. I'm Revian.
And she just looks confused.
Why are you asking this? We've been traveling together for weeks, really. Out of character, how long have we been together?
Almost 2 months.
Okay.
So after you kind of talk to her a little bit, she'll like shake her head, and you'll see kind of like a very sudden like realization. She'll drop the weapon and like go into the corner and start like turn around and just start crying again.
He'll go over to her and pull her into a hug. It's okay. I know you didn't. I know you didn't mean it. It's okay.
Am I losing my mind? What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to us?
Nothing. We're gonna stay strong. We'll get through this. We've been through worse.
And she'll look up at you and she says, "Well, I have an idea. I think this will help, but it's gonna cost something."
If it's for you, I'll pay.
Well, remember the Fae in the woods and how they were powerful?
You want to make a deal with Robin?
I wasn't thinking Robin.
Oh.
The lady, she seemed incredibly powerful and also more serious than him. So,
Yeah, I agree with that. The trick would be getting into the Feywilds again and
I know
trying
how
to
to do
get
it.
granted. Ah. Well,
Let's go
when
now.
did you want?
Now.
All right.
I don't want to hurt you or anyone.
Okay. Grab your gear. I'll go with you.
And she'll nod. And presumably you guys open the bathroom to go into the bathroom chute. And you see Ainu pass out on the floor, naked, holding the orb, like cuddling it, but also in his other hand, like a bottle of wine.
Attaboy.
He's Midwestern middle class mom drunk.
Let's hurry. I'd rather not be in the presence of that any longer than I have to.
I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like obviously avoiding, like looking down.
Do me and Nalea notice any of this going on?
Oh yeah, you hear and see the whole conversation.
Okay.
I guess we weren't trying to be secretive, so yeah.
Yeah. Fair. If you guys want to interject, please do.
Yeah, at the moment, I'm not saying anything.
And third child will nod and whisper a thank you.
Reverend will also do the same, like giving a firm nod and thanks as he's passing by.
Yep. Revion, as you cross over, you have to step over Ainu. You feel a grab at your ankle. Oh, and he was awake and not drunk the whole time. Very classic Ainu.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
The Feywilds, Master.
Why?
There's someone that we met a while back, and third child wishes to have an audience with her to see if the episodes, I suppose you would call it, can be taken away, or maybe just cured altogether.
I suppose that's a good idea. You come back, especially not saying goodbye.
Well, of course I plan to come back. That's why I didn't say goodbye.
Good. Not like last time, where, you know, I had to take a fall, and I didn't get to say bye to you, and then you were gone for like 5 years. And he'll get like a little, like you see his eyes like actually water up a little bit.
I regret that I couldn't help you back then.
And he'll stand up, and he's a little damp still, but he'll hug you and like pat you on the head. You're always a good kid, son.
Revian, like, just is a bit surprised at how affectionate this is, but he'll.
Once again, you do that look on his face, by the way, like, you know, his face, it seems like very calm and very normal.
So, like, slowly, Revian will return the hug. Because it's like the first
It's not
one,
normal, no.
really. Yeah.
No, yeah, exactly. Okay, you be safe, you come back.
We will.
Why do you have a ring on your finger?
Oh, well, I actually, in all the commotion, I forgot I had it on, but he like just takes a third child's hand, and I think we're married now.
And I wasn't invited. What the fuck?
I don't know how it, like she was trying to cast a spell. We put rings on each other. I thought that's how marriage works, right?
And then third child will say, I had to cast a spell to keep him safe in the manor. It was a rush job. I wanted to actually have something nice and as well and have everyone be there. But we'll have an official ceremony later, maybe?
All puns intended. What a fucking sly dog.
Yeah, puns intended. And he'll just nod. Okay, go on, kids.
All right. And
And then he'll look at you and glare a little bit. I'm expecting grandchildren. Yes.
Once I find out if we're compatible that way,
The answer is yes.
Out of character, or did he just say that?
He said that. The answer is yes. I did research while you guys were.
Also, there's polymorph spells for these kinds of things.
I don't know magic, so
She does.
This is why friends are important.
Anyhow, you guys go, and after some time, you guys sneak out of the gate. There are a lot more guards out, and quite a few of them have those red scarves. And so you guys have to sneak out of town, but the two of you together are able to do so fairly easily.
yeah, because otherwise, what I was gonna ask was, did Ainu ever take back the hatted disguise that he gave me in order to get into the mansion to begin with?
He did not.
So do I still have it then?
You did.
I'm pretty sure I had the hat of disguise.
No, you guys swapped it because he made
Yeah.
Revion look like him, like a little him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I assume you took off that disguise, by the way, in the manor because we never mentioned it.
Yeah, it kind of slipped my mind the entire time. So
Me
yeah.
too.
it was bad on both our parts. We'll go with that. But yeah. I'll since she looks human to everyone else, I will go ahead and put it on and
Look human.
yeah, just so that we blend in a bit better.
Yeah, the two of you will just walk out the front gate in that case, hand in hand.
All right.
Going up into the woods, you guys walk up the hill. She'll start leading the way. She'll say, "Follow me."
He does.
And as you guys are going through, you see she takes like weird paths, like left and right, and up a hill, and then down the same hill but backwards. And suddenly you start noticing that the trees are changing again into those weird mushrooms, and you see weird animals and plants like that. Once again, there's that hedgehog in acorn armor that salutes as you guys walk past.
Huh.
You see that fairy tulip sleeping on a tulip as it opens up into that glade that you guys were in with the lake. And you see a table out on the lake, a much smaller table this time. It looks like it's a little circular table that seats 4. And on one end, there is a man in a pink suit with red skin. And on the other, there is a woman in a glowing, elegant, like starlight robes. Same thing with the hair and all that. Of course, it's the Lord and the Lady. And they both turn and they wave you guys over.
I have a feeling they were expecting us.
The great spirits of the forest know many things, Revion.
Oh, they're certainly showing me that right now.
And you
better
see
not
now
get
that
them
she's
ready.
in this place, though, you see that her demeanor is a lot calmer. Like, she was kind of panicky before.
Mhm.
And even as you guys were going through the street, she just looked kind of still shell-shocked.
Like,
But just
like
entering this place, she seems calmer already.
makes sense. She did grow up in a forest. All right. Reverend will walk with her over to the table and
Yeah, you guys
I'll
walk
take a
across the
seat.
lake, no issue.
Yep.
And the lady will motion for each seat. She'll sit on the side closer to the lake face. So basically,
So since this is a proper audience, Reverend will take off the hat of disguise so that it's his true form revealed.
yeah. Not that mattered to them, but before even when she enters the dry land, their child will bow again, very deeply, kowtowing more or less, and the woman will speak. Her voice a little bit more. Before it seemed like she was downplaying her power, but in the night she seems resplendent, and that like she's quite literally glowing. Yes, and her voice is more imbued with power and grace and force and magic, even, and it will echo in multiple tones, all feminine, but one sounds like a young elven woman, one is of an older woman, things like that.
Okay.
And she'll say, "Third child of the clan Mora, Revion, welcome back. Please have a seat."
Reverend will bow, and just like third child, and then take the seat.
Well, welcome back to the Feywild. I hope your recent adventures weren't too trying on all of you.
We survived. It was
At some cost, I see.
yeah. Uh, third child was sent to the abyss, and it haunts her.
That is something in my power to cure, but it will cost much.
I
What can
understand.
you give? Before you speak, Revion, third child will speak up and say, I will dedicate my life and soul to the protection of all forests around the world. Even after death, I will stalk the woods to prevent harm from coming to them.
Reverend will reach to grab, like gently grab her hand. I make that same pledge. I will join her, even in death, to make sure any forest is protected.
You good, Larry?
Yeah.
I got it.
Hey, go do what you gotta do. We'll continue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still here. Jeff is taking care of it.
Oh. Yes. Continue. Steven.
Well, you heard what he said, right? Or
Oh,
do I
okay.
have to
That was
repeat?
the.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure that was the end of it, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, he's basically making the same pledge as third child.
You know what that means, don't you?
I do.
That there will be no afterlife for you. You will continue on eternally, and even if you wish for death, it will not come.
She's worth it.
And she'll smile. She will put a chalice on the table. This chalice is worked with wood going up into a bowl. Multiple. It looks like this chalice was grown from a tree. And she'll speak up. The Archfey who helped me on the beginning of my journey used this cup for me to commit my oaths to the Fae. You will do the same now. And she'll put a gilded dagger on the table. Just a single drop of blood is necessary for both of you.
All right. Revan will take the dagger, nip his finger, and put it over the cup, because that's what he assumes that has to happen.
Yep.
Right.
Revs, you have 33 hit points in total. You're gonna take some damage, buddy.
Is it even from a nick? Okay.
Yep. So you nick your finger, and a fountain of blood is just pouring out, and you feel like it's almost gonna drain the very life from you, and then it stops.
Wasn't expecting that much.
That is the power of this oath. This is
Right.
a binding of your soul. And third child will do the same. And once again, a very large amount of blood will come out of her.
She takes the full 20.
Yeah, and she'll cry out a little bit as it does so.
Revan will try to pat her back and rub it, try and help her through it.
And the lady, will pick up the dagger as well, and you see that it's perfectly clean. And she'll nick one of her fingers, and a single drop that looks like the night sky will come from her finger and plop into the liquid. Instead of being red, it looks like the entire uh, life's blood that is in this cup now is of the night sky. And she'll say, I need both of you to now drink from the cup.
All right. Reverend will turn to third child and gauge her reaction to this first before he.
She seems very ready and she nods.
He'll nod as well and then reaches for the cup.
Yep. And she'll help you drink it because it is a very large chalice. So she's like helping with the weight, and it's surprisingly heavy as well. Magic blood, don't you know?
Right.
And then you do the same for her. But after you drink, you feel the very energy of your soul begin to shift and change. There's an awakening in your mind, as if a third eye has been opened, and you feel a connection to a reddish energy inside of you, a mental energy. You glimpsed it before in the manor, where you had a blade come out of your own left hand that you used to stab the demon. But you feel it now more than ever.
I feel stronger?
Not necessarily stronger, the lady will speak, but changed.
Oh.
And then third child will drink as well. And you see, like, she starts, like, breathing very heavily. And for a moment, you see her weep tears of blood. And then they just dry very quickly, and there's not even a streak across her cheek. And she just sighs. It's gone. It's all gone. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And you'll see both the Lord and the Lady nod to both of you. In times of trouble, we will call upon you. Be prepared.
You shall
And
have us.
you guys wake up back in the hideout.
Well, suppose they gave us a lift again too.
One last thing, Revion. Your psychic whispers. You know how you can be telepathically connected to a creature?
Yeah.
You are permanently connected to third child.
Makes sense. Well, I dig it.
Cool. Yeah. The next morning. Just FYI, like out of like behind the scenes, right? Because of the changes from Tasha's Cauldron, I allowed the players to change some of their stats. So that is the in-story reason why Revion and Third Child have different archetypes than they used to. All part of the plan, baby. All right.
I went with Soul Knight because it sounded cool, so I'm glad that it could be told
in lore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next morning, all of you wake up. Something that is immediately weird is Third Child's hair is longer and a bit like shaggier than before.
Is my fur like longer than too?
No, but you do feel like your more bestial aspects are enhanced. Like you do, like like you look in one of Ainer's mirrors, like your teeth are a bit longer and sharper, your claws same. Your eyes a bit more of like a brilliant, I assume golden color, like a wolf or a fox.
All right.
Yeah, but they're just everything seems a bit more vibrant and sharp. But the main difference that you notice for her is she had like a Princess Mononoke haircut, but it's a bit longer now, and it just seems a bit more like fur than like hair.
Huh.
Yep.
Can I touch it?
Yeah. Feels like fur.
I pet it because it looks soft.
And she'll like close her eyes and smile at you with her teeth, and you see she has little like very small like canines now.
You look so cool.
What do you mean? And she'll open them again. Oh yeah, she has like actual wolf's eyes now rather than her green eyes that she had before.
Your kid's gonna take her by the hand and take her over to one of the mirrors. Look, you look so awesome now.
And she'll like, oh, and she'll like, interesting. And and just spend like a minute or two doing that. Well, everything seemed to work out.
Yeah. It was.
I'll look over and ask, "Are you feeling all right?"
Oh, better than I have in a long time, actually. As if I slept all night very comfortably and did not pull a knife on my husband or anything like that. Nope.
Husband?
Ring.
Oh. Yeah. We're.
What? And I wasn't invited? I thought we were friends.
And you hear from like in the master bedroom, you hear, "Same, honey, same."
It just kind of happened.
We are arranging a proper ceremony eventually. You can't get away from this.
I mean, this is pretty normal in the Skull Coast. Just saying.
In the Skull Coast, you all practice mateship. You do all kinds of weird shit.
You're right.
How's this? We'll make the proper ceremony after we are able to defeat the mistress and have her influence, her cult's influence, done and over with.
It'll be an all-around celebration. A save to the world and hooked our boy up with a pretty lady celebration.
You guys didn't hook us up. I don't.
Yes, you did. So it's a celebration for you.
You did. Good work.
So, wow.
Way to claim it.
I mean, of course, Ainu's going to take credit for anything he can.
Well, that was their child, actually.
Oh.
Anyhow, yeah, no, I don't have voices for those two, really. It's hard.
Oh no, it's fine.
So I will look at you guys. Hey, so I have attuned to the orb. It's fantastic. So. I tried to call my new friends using the orb, right? And they said that it will take them 2 days to get here. So we have 2 days, plan everything out, get the sisters involved, have them bring more troops in, all that stuff.
All right. We should also
Look at
maybe
you
take advantage of
collaborating.
our.
How nice.
Wait, what?
Look at you collaborating. How nice.
So yeah, the dragons said that they would be here in 2 days.
Right. I suggest we should also take advantage of our newly found gold and platinum, and maybe try to get us some better gear so that we're ready for this fight.
Agreed.
It will more than likely be our toughest one yet.
Personally, I don't think that both Nalea and myself should be going out at the same time. Considering what happened last time with her getting captured.
Revan hands the Hat of Disguise to Nalea.
Anya will speak up. Oh, I forgot. Fuck. Okay. After we do all the shopping, that goes back to me. You guys forget. Don't forget.
I won't forget, Master. I know it's yours.
Third child, you and I should have a private talk.
Okay. And presumably go off to another the
Oh,
bathroom
yeah.
or the master bedroom.
Oh yeah, no. And I'm going to quietly talk to her about the importance of contraception as an adventurer.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I wear like a you basically all of you hear this. So I make him wear a sheepskin on his penis.
That is an option.
Ravian is basically just reacting to all of this, but not saying anything. He's just going like
Mouth agape, eyes wide in horror.
There are other options, which I will go over now. A few of them make sense since you are into herbalism.
Actually, he may have one like verbal response. Is like, is sex supposed to be this freaky?
You're right.
And be for your first times. Don't you worry about it. It's gonna be okay. You two love each other very much. Just
I told her about the birds and the bees. I didn't tell her about how to make sure that there aren't little bundles of joy coming when you're an adventurer. This shit's important to regulate.
I suppose while we're still out there fighting, I shouldn't have a litter just yet. She'll like play with her fingers.
It's important to make sure that you and your life situation, or you're at least in a position where you can accommodate having a litter. Yes.
I forgot. I need it. Okay. Thank you for all the advice, as always.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go talk to Mom.
Oh yes, that would be a good idea. She's not going to be angry at you for not inviting her, is she?
No. I was. Oh fuck! I do have to talk to her about that too. I was thinking about actually having them help with the whole killing the cult situation. There's a lot of.
Oh yes, well I'd love to meet your mother. We'd have a great some great chats, I think.
Oh yeah, she never met the queen.
Nope.
I also may want to bring up something. You think Sandor, the old man wizard that we met way back when, would also be wanting to lend his support?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And their child will speak up, and also Lorthum is with him still.
Mm-hmm.
Did their child meet Lorthum?
Dude.
Yeah. He was there.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still there.
Because that was right after you guys met her.
Oh God, he is still there.
Yeah. It's understandable because it's been like a while, but
Well,
It's been like 4 or 5 months. Yeah.
Let's see if he even recognizes us when we get there. Because we all changed a lot.
Yeah, have we been playing this campaign that long?
August.
We started when August.
Fuck.
August,
Wow.
September, October, November, December. 5 months.
That's wow. Okay, time flew for me. Shit.
Yeah. So, their child will come out of the bathroom eventually and say, Revian, I'm gonna go see my mom. We're gonna bring the wolves. I can get there in 2 days. If I ask for, a lift from our red friend.
Do you want me to go with you?
No, that's okay. Just be safe.
Okay. Revian will actually
He'll
go
kiss
up
you.
to her. Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
he'll return, no problem.
Yep. All right, guys, I'll be back. Hopefully within 2 days. You'll hear the in 2 days' time. Look to the west, and know that I come with the braying of wolves.
I love it.
And she'll go into the bathroom, pull the chain. You'll see her go down the chute.
Nice.
Be careful. Revian will shout on her way
I
down.
will. And then youngest will go with her as well.
All right.
Back down to 6.
So this is the next day, right? We're like
Yeah. So you got 2 days from now. This is the next day after the events of Periwinkle Manor and the meeting in the Moonlight Court.
all right. So equipment, I think, would be something we should focus on for now, since that we can get that out of the way and then proceed to strategizing.
Yeah.
That's actually doing well.
You'll hear Ainu speak up. Let's go shopping.
It sounds like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Ainu, have you taught your son how to properly shop for sheepskins?
You know, when I gave him that lesson, he didn't listen. He said, I forgot. What did you say? I forgot. I was giving you the lecture, and he didn't listen.
He's a married man now, so you may want to have that talk again. I'll leave it to you.
Okay, he'll put his hand on your shoulder, Revion. Okay, you have some options. So sometimes there's some potions the lady can drink, right? Other times you put a sheepskin on your dick.
Can Cricket go over to help with this? Can Cricket go over and start explaining the day after potion?
Let Revian react to that. I have to go out and kill a sheep and put its skin on
No, you get them from the store. They're little things and they're shaped like your penis. You put your penis in them.
And also, they're not sheepskins. They're technically intestines. But
yeah, you're right. You're right. Anyhow, the third option, I'm not saying you do this to your wife. The third option is if you have some fun time with some random bimbo, afterwards you just push him down a set of steps or you shank him.
I mean, that does prevent babies from happening with prostitutes and the like, but I would not suggest doing that.
Yeah, just give him a little stab, twist, right in the middle, like near the belly button area.
I don't think that option will work out, Master.
If you're
not with your wife.
If you're not lucky, the bimbo will actually have friends nearby with healing potions.
Yeah, also, if for some reason you do decide to do that for whatever reason, either of you, or if either of you are just like a free love couple, I don't judge. I've seen a lot of stuff in the Skull Coast. Please allow me to cast like remove disease on you or something before you do anything else.
Revian will just like put his paws on its face, just go like.
What is wrong with you people?
Yeah. Can we just focus on the weapons for now and deal with whatever this is at a different point?
Boy, you are married. You gotta focus on your own weapon, and we'll deal with our own stuff.
Yeah.
I will not.
Very yes.
That's a quote.
You made him break.
I'm so glad you said it because I was about to.
You broke him.
You're right, boy.
I need a sec. Hold on. I need to turn on the light.
Please put that in the Discord.
Yeah, that's got to be there.
Confused for like a moment.
So, first quote of the session.
What are you talking
Give
about?
Give it to Revian.
What?
Second quote. Take care of your own weapon.
Fucking awful.
Revian will actually just look confused and just go, why would I use my weapon during this?
You don't want to say that in front of him.
One more rule. One, no kink shaming, and two, it's a euphemism.
There's way too much I need to learn on this.
Anyhow. Enough. I will kill you all. Okay.
You've tried to fail.
You guys got it all out of your system?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm just saying.
To be fair, you started
she
it.
didn't know anything. It's my responsibility.
Yeah, you're right. Anyhow. All right, so I need to speak up. Hey, I have some suggestions actually. Cyrus, buddy, Cyrus, you're one of those kung fu guys, yeah? You go like the wah.
Sure.
Right? Cool. Have you ever heard of magic tattoos?
No.
I know a guy. You want to go see him?
Fuck it, I'm down. Where do we go?
Cool. Come with me, and you'll see him. You guys all go into the bathroom, I assume. Hold the thing. You guys go down the chute, pop up in an alley. You see on the outside of the alley, you see a very familiar house. A house that sometimes has a balloon attached to it.
Oh.
Of course, it's this guy.
Yeah, he does really good work. He actually did mine.
You have tats.
Yes. What did you think it would show up on my skin, you racist?
I'm confused.
Is that not how ink works?
It's magic. He'll take off his shirt, and you see there is a very large, like, grinning demon face on his back. And when you look at it, it looks back at you and snarls.
Okay, that's all the convincing I needed.
And he'll put his shirt back on. Mine's entirely aesthetic, to be honest, but it looks cool.
Cyrus, why are you so impulsive?
Anyhow,
above board. If they got some of those ebony claw, the shadow claw ones, go for it.
Yeah, Eldritch Claw.
Hell yeah, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys enter the Blasto's shop. You hear the little ding-a-ling, and Ainu calls out, "Hey, you little bastard! It's me. Come on out." And you just hear, "Oh, God fucking damn it!" And then you see him, like, the shadow once again, very big shadow, becomes a very small goblin. Hands on and says, "What the fuck do you got? Oh, you guys know this asshole?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember the one who I said had
I
the
figure. I'm surprised you're all not dead yet. And he'll get up on the counter. All right, what are we doing today?
Me. No, wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that.
You want to rephrase that, Cyrus?
I mean, if you're looking for, like, aphrodisiacs, I do have some of those.
No. I'm looking for magic.
I suppose the little halfling could take one of my automatic pistonating prosthetics.
Random sound quality thing. Does anybody else hear the tinging?
Yes.
Yep.
That's from my stupid. Fan. Hold on.
That sounds like a backwards jump.
Honestly, yeah, that's what I thought it was. It was ambient music for the game.
No. That is straight up my fan in the room I'm in.
That's what I thought too, because we're going in this fucking goblin.
I'm glad we all had the same thought.
Because it sounded like just just someone banging on like an anvil in the back or something like that. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyhow. Buddy, what do you want today?
I'm looking for magic ink that goes on my skin.
Ooh, I haven't done one of those in a bit. All right, so when he pulls out a book, we could do a barrier, absorption. We could do ghost step, eldritch claw. We could do a life well, a shadowfell brand, masquerade, spell rot.
So
Coiling grass. I even have some ink. I have enough ink to do a blood fury one, but that one's gonna cost like a pretty penny.
Blood fury.
Yeah. So. Basically, it gives you a ambient magical energy that you can use to deal extra necrotic. Have a necrotic aura to your strikes. And then also, when it gives you a capability to react faster than normal, and if you get hit, you can hit back. But the magic on this one's very powerful. It would have to cover both your arms and your torso. Your whole torso.
Ghost step?
Ghost step is a... Let's see. You can expend the energy in the tattoo that regenerates every dawn to become ghost-like, giving you resistances to non-magical damages, making you not being able to be grabbed, and then you can move through creatures, things like that.
Eldritch Claw.
The claw, ooh, that is a favorite of mine. I knew a cat once that really liked this. So, what it does, you see, is you can expend the magical energy, to have your strikes go out up to 15 feet away from you. And they do additional damage. It's very, very nice. This one is just, half an arm. or we could put it on your head, or a leg.
How much is that one?
Let me see. This one isn't too bad. I have lots of inks for this. This one's about like 500 GP.
And what about the expensive one?
Oh, the expensive one. Ooh. Well, I hope you're ready for this. This one is about 500. No, I'm sorry, 700 platinum.
Jeez. Think I'll go with the claw. I don't think anyone would be comfortable spending that much money on me.
God, no.
All right, so fuck, I don't have a he'll like clear all like things off the table, off the countertop, and you like hear like bottles crash and like change fall on the floor, and he'll just slap the table. All right, take off your clothes, get on.
Drop his pants.
Okay, you want it on your upper thigh?
Sure.
Cool. 1 second. He'll walk into the back, walk back out, and he has a needle and a hammer. He sits down, pulls out a magical bottle of ink, and it has a depiction of a cat's claw on it. He'll dip the needle in the ink. You ready?
Does anyone have a block of wood?
I don't think so.
Well, you could hold someone's hand.
Cricket actually takes off one of the layers of her normal leather armor and just hands that to him. Bite down on this.
And he will do
Did you,
so.
did you switch, by the way, to the new leather armor?
Yeah. I should probably put that down.
Yeah, it's on your character sheet. You just have to click the equip button.
Okay, thank you. Anyway.
And unequip the old leather.
But yeah, she hands over a piece of her old armor and just goes, bite down on this.
And he does.
Cool. It's funny because they think that that's going to help. And Ivy starts laughing. So, for the next hour, it's a single needle. For the next 3 hours, you're laying on that table getting your upper right, left thigh. Your preference?
Left.
Left. Cool. Your whole, from your hip down to your knee, entirely covered. So, this tattoo, as he's doing it, begins to take the shape of a tiger, which is fighting off several warriors. And it just wraps around your whole leg. There's, some background, some foreground. And the tiger, when it slashes out, you see it has like a ghostly spectral claw that kind of follows its main claw. And you see that the spectral claw is slashing into the armor of the guy, of one of the warriors. And he'll be doing this for a while, very, very calm. Stop your squirming. Tap, 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 tap. So now, expend the 500 gold pieces, and Cyrus will have a Eldritch Claw tattoo.
Sick.
This takes up one of your attunement slots, and it cannot be unattuned.
Oh, they got rid of that? Oh, okay, cool.
Because it's a tattoo. And I like tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
But...
yeah, and for, if anybody's watching, in the write-up, they have it to where, like, the needle sinks into your skin, and it's something you can extract later. And that's how you attune and unattune to it.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me see. Attunement, there it is. Yep, that takes up one of your 3 attunement slots. Your belt takes up the other one. So yeah, 2 out of 3. Although, out of character, Cyrus, I will tell you, magic tattoos only count for 1 attunement slot, so you can just keep getting more magic tattoos.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
That's cool.
up to 2 more.
Yep. So now you can do that. And once the tattoo's done,
I see.
you guys see that the once that the tattoo is done, you'll see that it begins to move a little bit, and you'll see like the tiger kind of like when you guys are looking at it, it will raise its arm back and strike down. You can see it strike the guy with the Eldritch Claw, and then blood like come out, and he'll like fall back a little bit, and then the thing will repeat itself.
So, does do you know what the Eldritch Claw tattoo does, my boy?
I have only just now heard of it.
The Eldritch Claw tattoo gives you this. So you're attuned to it. While it's attuned to your skin, your unarmed strikes are considered magical for the purposes of overcoming immunity, and you have +1 to the attack and damage rolls with unarmed strikes. As a bonus action, you can empower the tattoo for 1 minute, giving you an unarmed strike that can reach up to 15 feet away. When you do so, they deal an extra 1d6 of force damage. So he already has reach with his Arms of the Astral Self. So basically, when he does Arms of the Astral Self, it will do 2d6 plus 5 force damage now.
Nice.
Yeah. That was a very big buff for Cyrus.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not as bad as it used to be. He used to be a 30-foot reach, and let me tell you, when you are also a rogue assassin, that shit's sick.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he has any implements that would be able to go onto my fur, unfortunately.
No, what we would do is we would shave you, and then we would do the tattoo, and then your hair would
Then the hair goes back
into
different color.
Yeah.
I once had a what is it? The cat people. What are they called?
Tabaxi.
I once had a tabaxi that did the Eldritch Claw tattoo, and it was an overlay over their hands of skeletal claws over their own.
That's cool. That's really cool.
But yeah, I have lots of stuff. More tattoos though, while I have the needle and the hammer.
I don't think for me, no.
I'll pass, thank you.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Healing potions. We need lots of them.
Ooh, okay. I still have the same amount as before. I made a little bit of new ones. I got 4 common. Hold on. I have 2 greater, and I have 1 superior.
Hey, remind me of the prices of all of these?
So 55, 110, 300, I think it was.
Okay. Well, we're... Guys, any preferences? Otherwise, I'm gonna stock us up on common and greater.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
The superior would be good, but I mean, that's also a little pricey.
Let me look up how much superior heals for, by the way. I always forget that they don't put it in the regular magic item menu. They put it in the equipment menu. So give me a sec. Oh shit.
And this isn't the guy that worked on my sword, is it?
It is.
It is.
Definitely the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, so 54 for the regular one. Damn it, where was the rest of them? Sorry, 1 sec. So, why isn't it coming up? I guess I'll just have to search the whole website. Okay, potion of healings. Here we go. Okay, a common one is 2d4 plus 2. A greater one is 4d4 plus 4. A superior one is 8d4 plus 8. And then there is a supreme one, which is 10d4 plus 20.
Damn.
But he has regular, greater, and superior.
Yeah, I'm
I
still
think the
thinking
common
regular
and
and
greater.
greater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna buy all of your common and both of your greater.
Okay, 55 times 4 is what?
I believe I owe you 460 gold.
Okay, Holds out his hand.
Okay, she.
I
Hand
won't
him
correct you
over.
on your math if it is wrong, but the audience will.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
I'm sure it is. I'm just saying it to make a goof.
Yeah.
Does he have a book of tattoos he offers, by the way, so I can look through his catalog?
Yeah, sure. Hold on, let me look it up. Tattoos. So he has. Oh, what? Failed my investigation check with you. I did. Yeah, when you uh don't search it and it doesn't come up with anything, it says you failed your investigation check. Tattoos. Okay. Absorbing, barrier, blood fury, coiling grasp, Eldritch claw, ghost step, illuminators, life well, masquerade, shadowfill brand, spell rot.
So he offered absorbing. Whew.
Yeah.
How much is
So
that bad boy?
the absorbing is going to be 2,005. Oh, actually, it's very rare. It's going to be 5,600 gold pieces.
Okay. That's a fucking good tattoo though. So.
Mm-hmm. And the way that it works, right, is when it's installed, so to speak, it will randomly choose what resistance you get.
Okay.
And he holds up a bottle with a dragon, and then like it on the bottle, you see the ink inside is green, blue, red, white, yellow, black, violet, silver, gold, orange, and then it keeps going and rotating.
And then the
those
life well would
colors.
be 2,500 because it's a rare.
Yes.
Because that is also pretty dope.
Life well is very rare. Oh, it's very rare, so it'd be the 5,000.
Oh, the one I'm reading is the rare. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's because it came out officially in Tasha's, so they have.
Oh, okay, sick.
Changes.
So that does it still give you the relentless endurance feature once a day, and then necrotic resistance, or
It gives you necrotic resistance and then life's ward. When you reduce to 0 hit points, you drop the 1 instead. Once this is used, it can't be used until the next dawn.
Well, those two are the most attractive to me if I were to get them, or if anybody wants to tank. Those would be the two that I would say are very nice.
That sounds
also,
fun, but I'm exactly the wrong person for that.
well, you could get something like the Masquerade tattoo, which allows you to cast Disguise Self once per day on yourself. But like tattoo is always obviously a tattoo, so that would there's also like a tattoo here that allows you to store spells up to a 5th level, or one spell. Like you can use it to store Revivify or Raise Dead if you are really, really wanting to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't know about tattoos. Yeah, I don't know about tattoos, but I'd like to get something done to my armor.
Ooh, you want custom, or you want like actual like fancy magic armor?
Well, I mean,
because I could imbue it that if you die wearing it, it will explode in a fireball.
I'd rather not have that.
Oh, next time. So I have as similar to those honing bonuses on weapons. I have something similar. It's kind of an oil that you put over the armor. It comes in various grades. We call it a minor, the greater, and the superior armor oil. And then there is some shields I have. I have dwarven plate mail, elven chain mail. Let's see. I have a shield that can fly around you. I have some stuff made out of adamantine, which is pretty awesome.
How much is the elven chainmail?
It seems to be a little light for you, guy, but the elven chain. Let's see, it's about 3,000. Well, you see, it gives one of those oil bonuses as they work the oil into each individual chain, right? But also, he'll like shake the rings, and they don't make a sound. It's good for sneaking.
Hmm. Well, that would be nice, but I think I'll just go with some of the oil.
So I have a 250 oil, I have a 5,000 oil, and then I have a 10K oil.
I'll probably go with the.
What I was thinking.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. What I was thinking is I have some full plate in the back if you want, and I could just rub down the oil with that. But it would, you'd also have to buy the armor on top. You seem like a pretty heavy guy.
Yeah, all right. I think I could do that.
All right. So let me see. Pricing catalog. Because I closed that page as a DM. Full of regret. Plate. So the plate in and of itself is 1,500. And then, depending on what oil you pick, pretty good.
I'll go with the plate and then the minor oil.
Okay, so minor oil and plate, that's 25 and 1,500.
Exactly,
So
like what's our total finances, or what was?
This is 4,000 for the armor.
Total with the oil and everything.
Yeah, with the oil and everything.
Okay, I'm ready to remove that because we're good. We have the equivalent of 11,220 gold.
Oh wow! Jeez. Okay, I did not know the exchange rate for platinum to gold. So.
Oh, we're good. Trust me, we're good.
10 to 1, I think.
Yep. So we're going to give you plate armor +1.
Okay.
I'm looking for it for our handsome man here. Okay, he brings out this shiny plate armor. It's just like very standard looking plate armor. It doesn't have any embellishments except on the chest piece there is a goblin smoking a cigar with a thumbs up.
Goblins.
I can remove that if you want.
I'm assuming for a fee.
Yes.
How much?
50 gold pieces. Oh, it's magic. It's gonna take a little bit actually. 100 gold pieces.
All right.
Yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll take the armor back and you hear like a, "Hey, robot, pass the sander." "Yes, bastard. One moment." "All right, thanks." And he'll come out like 5 minutes later and then just sand it off. Yeah, your AC now is 19, buddy. You're hard to hit.
Awesome.
That's a really good AC.
Yeah, it is.
And what about you, Dwarven Lass? You want the Dwarven plate? I have some of that. It's only 5,000 gold pieces.
You have dwarven plate.
Yes.
Let me look at it.
Well, and you see, actually for the first time, you hear him, "Robot, bring out the plate." And you hear, "Yes, master." You see this tall, like 6-foot, think the assassin droid in Rogue One.
Ah, all right.
And he'll walk out, and he's carrying a armor stand with this dwarven plate on it. I don't think I can send the image to you guys, unfortunately. Nope, that just has all the effects. But yeah, it looks like dwarven plate mail. While wearing this, it's +2 to AC in addition to the normal plate mail, so your AC would be 20. If an effect moves you against your will, you can reduce the movement by 10 feet.
Nice. All right. I'll look it over and I'll heft it a bit, and I'll be like, I see.
It's good work. Yeah, this was made by some Stormbreaker guy. Yeah, I think his name. Hold on, let me think. I have it here in the receipts, and he's like pulling up this huge receipt, looking it over. Hold on, I gotta find Rhiannon's list.
My extensive list.
Mm-hmm.
How much? By the way, while you're doing that, TJ, how much was that one armor that you previously showed? Larry said it was light and but didn't make any noise when you rattled it.
Yeah, hold on. That's 2,500. Ragnar Stonebreaker.
Ragnar.
The handwriting's a little weird, but he's the fourth name from the.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, yeah, Ragnar Stonebreaker made this.
His work's rather exclusive nowadays.
Yeah, I heard he died.
Yes, he did.
I look around, trying to gauge the room. Hold on. Let me do his insight. That's all right. Oh, hold on. Here's a negative. How well are you hiding it?
I'm pretty obviously like wistful but well adjusted.
Yeah, died in like a ship crash, something like that. Something about like a kraken smashed the ship in half. There's only one survivor. Some old lady, I heard.
You're up to date on your gossip from the Skull Coast, I see.
Yeah, I fly there every now and then. Hold on. Intelligence check. Let's see how smart he is.
Nope.
He has a big bonus. Hold on. I have his character sheet somewhere. One second. Let me actually...
Might work, yeah. So start thinking like we had 11,000 after Larry got his stuff, right? This armor I think is what 5K.
I think he said 2,500.
No, for the armor I was asking about.
I already have that noted as 250 platinum.
So let me double check something for you, Revion, before we do that.
I want to see if it's actually suitable for me. Yeah.
It's not because it's medium armor, and you can't wear medium armor. Yeah. Anyhow,
if I had multi-class like something else, I could.
Yeah, you could.
But, oh well.
You know who it would be good for?
I was actually at some point as I was reading through Player's Handbook, I was like contemplating multi-classing as Ranger because it would like just
she would teach
complement
you how,
that. Yeah, because it would make sense. But
okay, real quick because I don't have a lot of time left. Hold on, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yes. Oh shit. Sorry, my bad. He'll like look at sort of the.
No worries.
Yeah.
If I were you, they're not going to be putting out any work for ever.
Yeah.
So you may want to put this in a display case or something. Keep it for a few years.
You sure you don't want to buy it?
If I was younger and didn't have these old lady bones, maybe, but I wouldn't be able to wear it properly at my age.
I'll take that advice.
My strength is only a 13.
I'll take that into advice, and there's magic that can heal that kind of thing.
Oh yes.
If you do, come back sometime. I'll sell it to you maybe at a discount because I was rude. But if I forget that, then we'll see.
No worries. Just take good care of it. That's all I can ask for.
Yeah.
I have a sentimental piece of wet armor on me anyway.
Anyhow, anything else? Oh, I could build you guys an airship.
How much?
20,000.
Gold?
Yeah.
Guys, we have enough for this.
How different is it from sailing normal
So
ship?
it flies like a normal ship. Well, it sails like a normal ship. It looks like a normal ship. Except what you do is you coat the entire ship in air elemental essence, right? And it makes it lightweight enough that it sails on the sky rather than on
I understand.
But
Well,
it'll take me about 2 months to make it.
well, if that's something you guys want, I could certainly pilot it for you.
It would make things so much easier because we've been
Yeah.
trekking back and forth across this continent.
That would make things a million times easier.
Yes,
I'm
and the
gonna
worst
need
thing
it
you have to worry
at
about
least
in the sky is
75%
dragon.
of the payment up front.
We have enough to give you all of it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So,
So hold on.
Yes.
We're talking designs real quick. Regular ship. You want it to look like a house?
I'm most comfortable with the regular ship, but it's up
ship,
to you.
ship,
Well,
ship.
we'll drop some designs.
Can I work with you on those?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
But I'm almost at closing time. He'll look at like a literal watch on his wrist. Yeah, almost
Okay.
closing time. So
let's close out this exchange, huh?
yeah, give me the money. I'll give you a piece of paper. You guys can draw some designs on it. Give me back the paper, and then tell me where you want to meet me in 2 months, and I'll fly my house there.
Got it. There. We have paid you 2,250 platinum.
We only need to give him.
She's talking about the rest of it.
Yeah.
Right. Don't we? We only have to give him the 2,000 platinum.
The 250 was for the armor, which I don't think we're getting.
Oh, I see.
Or are we?
Right. No, we're not getting that. Let me put that money back.
Oh, so he's not getting the armor anymore?
Yeah, are we getting
No,
it
I
for a
think
third
the
child
dwarf-
or no?
Oh.
That's fine. We already said we're getting the airship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
'cause-
All right,
near-
so I have to go. I do.
Thank you for running,
we have to
TJ.
close up. Yeah, so I love you all, and not that I'm trying to get out of here. It's dinner, and I'm gonna get murdered. Larry, do the outro, please.
Yep. Thank you everyone for checking out the stream. Don't forget to join the Discord by clicking the link below, and follow at tsqueezes on Twitter and at the Dire DM also on Twitter. Don't forget to check out the VODs if there was anything that you missed from the stream today over on YouTube at Dire DM. I think that's everything. So until next time, have a great day, everyone.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. Bye.